Clara loved old things. Dusty books, chipped china, faded photographs, each held whispers of forgotten stories. She stumbled upon the antique shop on a cobbled side street. The air inside was thick with the scent of beeswax and thyme. An ornate, full-length mirror stood in a darkened corner. Its silver was tarnished, the edges of the glass cloudy with age. Yet it drew her in. She paid for the mirror, ignoring the shopkeeper's lingering gaze. As she left, the bell above the door chimed with an unsettling resonance. Clara felt a strange mixture of excitement and unease. At home, Clara placed the mirror in her bedroom. The room, bathed in the warm glow of the setting sun, seemed to dim slightly. As she stepped closer, she could have sworn the reflection was not quite right. Her reflection seemed to move with a slight delay, her smile lingering a moment too long. Dismissing it as her imagination, Clara turned away. But the feeling persisted. Later that night, as she brushed her hair, she caught the reflection again. This time, the reflection was not mimicking her movements, it was watching her. Sleep evaded Clara that night. Every creak of the floorboard, every sigh of the wind against the window pane sent shivers down her spine. She lay in bed, eyes fixed on the mirror, her breath catching in her throat whenever the moonlight glinted off its surface. Then she heard it. A whisper, soft and indistinct, coming from the mirror. It was like the rustle of silk, a breath of air that sent chills down her spine. She sat up, her heart pounding against her ribs, straining to hear. The whisper came again, a little louder this time, a name uttered on the edge of silence. Clara couldn't make it out, but it sounded chillingly familiar. Terror, cold and paralyzing, gripped her. She wanted to scream, to run, but her voice caught in her throat, her limbs heavy as lead. Her reflection in the mirror stared back at her, a cruel smile playing on its lips. The whisper came again, closer now, filled with a chilling malice that made her blood run cold. The whispers escalated each night, growing louder, more insistent. The reflection in the mirror became bolder, its movements mocking. Clara knew she had to do something. She couldn't live with the constant terror. She had to destroy it. Shards of glass flew outwards, slicing through the air, but the pain was insignificant compared to the terror. The entity was free.